President William Ruto will issue his annual address at the joint sittings of Parliament. The afternoon session will begin with an inspection of a military parade mounted right in front of Parliament buildings, after which Speakers Moses Wetangula and Amason Kingi will usher in the head of state into the chambers. This time round, President Ruto will be privileged to address a packed house owing to the political goodwill as a result of the broad-based government, with a section of legislators storming out during last year's session. Kenyans expect economy matters to dominate Ruto's speech in the face of high taxation, which has led to high cost of living.
In the realization,
the head of state will likely defend his move to mobilize more revenue through the new bills tabled in the House, seeking to raise 178 billion Kenya shillings. The ailing health sector is also expected to feature prominently, as majority of Kenyans seeking health services have faced setbacks caused by the transition from NHIF to the Social Health Authority.
Tumejiregister. Hiyo mambo ya SHA pia tunafurahi kama ingekuwa kweli inashughulikia wagonjwa. Sisi tungetaka Mheshimiwa Rais azungumzie mambo ya SHA, ajaribu wagonjwa wapa kwanza referral, wagonjwa wanaumia.
Mandawa hakuna hospitali, watu wakienda katika hospitali hawatibiwi.
President kesho kama ataongea ama ataongelea wa Kenya, ni vizuri aweze kujua kwamba mahali tupo hatuko hali mzuri. Ukiangalia maneno ya SHA na SHUIA wanaita hata chief. Watu wameshangaa sasa, wanashindwa sasa wako wapi? Hawaelewi. Yeye president mwenyewe anaelewa, lakini wananchi hawaelewi. Wanateseka sana. Na magonjwa huwezi kusema ati magonjwa fulani igojewe, pengine unatakikana kufanywa operation leo, unaambiwa ugojee. Haujui utangojea mwezi mingapi ama miaka mingapi, na utakuwa pengine umekufa.
Ruto's government is also haunted by the recent surge in abduction, extrajudicial killings, and femicide cases. All eyes are on the head of state on how he'll address the above-mentioned security concerns, and also the status of investigations into the invasion of Parliament and compensation of Gen Z demo victims. The scorecard of the broad-based government will also likely to be highlighted after 4 ODM members joined Ruto's cabinet, with a looming purge in the principal secretary's positions.
Tunataka mambo ifanyike katika vile hadi alitupatia. Mambo ya kuenda kuongea vile amefanya, hakuna kitu amefanya katika nchi hii yetu ya Kenya. Yeye aanze kufanya kazi, awache mambo mingi. Kama Rigathi ndio alikuwa anasuia tupate development ya Kenya, Rigathi ameenda nyumbani, yeye aanze kufanya kazi.
During last year's address, the president focused majorly on how to address the cost of living, affordable housing, and matters education. Security is expected to be beefed up, with a section of roads leading to Parliament buildings closed owing to fears that anti-government demonstrations could be staged. Joel Chacha, K24 TV, Nairobi.
Now, Kenyans can now be financed to purchase housing units through banks and savings and credit cooperatives after expressing interest and being categorized by their income bands on the Boma Yangu platform, according to Housing Permanent Secretary Charles Hinga, who spoke during a stakeholder engagement forum with financial institutions. This will not only access issues but also leverage existing distribution and recovery frameworks already established by financial institutions. David Kagina reports.
With at least 124,000 affordable housing units in the pipeline and at least 40% nearing completion, the Affordable Housing Project stands as the largest housing program ever to hit the Kenyan market. The government is relying on financial institutions to handle sales. According to Housing Principal Secretary Charles Hinga, this will not only utilize existing and functional mortgage facilities, but also address the public's trust deficit concerning the project.
We want you as banks and SACCOs, okay, to open your channels, because we will be telling Kenyans the home is ready or is getting ready. If you're interested, go to any of your favorite bank or SACCO, okay? We have an arrangement with them, and they will give you a home loan based on the income brackets that we have.
To acquire houses, Kenyans must first register on the online platform Boma Yangu. They will be placed in income bands and then express interest in specific units. Banks will then finance their purchase. The three income bands are below 20,000 shillings, between 20,000 to 149,000, and above 149,000.
This is not for payslip carrying Kenyans, okay? This also includes people who sell every day, but they have a way of, being able to demonstrate that they have an income.
Discussions continue. Banks have also expressed interest in partnering with the government.
To date, we have financed over 10,000 civil servants, and we've been able to lend them at 5%. We've even been able to lend some of them at 3%, so it's possible. It's really about creating financial products.
The government is further proposing including service charges in the monthly premiums payable to banks, raising concerns on, among others, what happens if inflation leads to an increase in service charges, and who will estate managers bill for their charges, considering financing options including periods of up to 30 years. Additionally, there are concerns about potential legal disputes surrounding the properties, as some were built on public land. David Kagina, K24, Nairobi.
A fresh wave of leadership wrangles is brewing at the Kericho County Assembly after a motion for the impeachment of Deputy Speaker Eric Bett was tabled. This comes even as 18 out of the 47 MCAs in support of the Deputy Speaker have now turned the heat on the County Assembly Speaker, Patrick Mutai, vowing to remove him from office. Rahab Kinuthia tells us more.
Boycotted a controversial session where the Assembly was expected to vote on an impeachment motion of the Deputy Speaker Eric Bett, where he was allegedly kicked out during the proceedings.
I did submit this morning an affidavit of members of the Assembly who are supporting my remaining in office, and the members are here attached here today, 1 to 17. The members of the County Assembly have held praises on me and say I am the best Deputy Speaker. And the only mistake I did was to support the governor. So this motion lacks merit. It is laced with revenge because the governor survived.
The media was denied access and the County Assembly switched off its usual live broadcasts on official social media platforms. However, 18 Bett allies have now termed the actions of the County Speaker as rogue and unconstitutional, promising to take action against him by way of impeachment.
The Kericho County Speaker has begun to operate with a lot of impunity above the Constitution, the provisions of the Constitution, and above the provisions of the standing orders, which is against the law. Secondly, we are then saying from today onwards, apart from seeking the legal redress, it will not be business as usual.
We are putting the Speaker of the County Assembly of Kericho on notice. Mr. Speaker, we are coming for you very soon. We are coming for you very soon. You cannot run the County Assembly like a casino. Yes. You must follow the law.
This time round, we are saying no to this because impunity. County Assembly of Kericho, we've been saying we want to work with peace. There are so many pending bills. There is gender bill, which we are supposed to pass. There is the youth bill, which we are supposed to pass.
So strangers, Mr. Speaker.
Leadership wrangles have continued to rock the county of Kericho, with impeachment motions taking center stage at the County Assembly. Rahab Kinuthia, K24 TV, Kericho County.
HAPIC has partnered with the Ministry of Health to educate Kenyans on the importance of toilet hygiene in observance of this year's World Toilet Day. According to the Ministry of Health, 40% of rural communities in Kenya, along with several schools, still rely on unimproved toilet facilities that do not offer adequate hygiene benefits. While Kenya has made substantial progress in sanitation, 8.5% of the population still practiced open defecation as of 2022.
Today we are commemorating the World Toilet Day. This is a very important day which is observed globally, where we commemorate on the efforts which have been made to ensure that each and every community member and individual, the society at large, have access to toilets. We chose to come to Migori because Migori has been found to certify that they can be declared open defecation free. This is a major milestone when it comes to disease prevention of communicable nature, including helminthes. These are the parasites and the like. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the county governments, wants to reach each and every member of the society, those even at the lowest level of the community.
One of the reasons why they picked Migori County is a county where we have open defecation free. That's 100% according to their assessment that they did recently. We celebrate, and I want to take this opportunity as a county government to thank the people of Migori for taking the issue of sanitation seriously and accepting to work with us and our development partners.
Let's talk matters of business now, and KCB Group has recorded a 49% growth in profit after tax, reaching 45.8 billion for the first 9 months of 2024, compared to 30.7 billion during the same period in 2023. The growth, the bank says, was driven by robust revenue streams and international business diversification, cements KCB's leadership in East Africa's financial sector. The group's revenue surged by 22% to 142.9 billion, supported by growth in both funded and non-funded income lines. Subsidiaries outside Kenya significantly contributed, accounting for 36.6% of the profit after tax. Now, Cooperative Bank has been named the overall winner at the Kenya Bankers Association Sustainable Finance Catalyst Awards. This is the 5th time in 7 years that Coop Bank has been named overall winner, having also won the overall title in 2017, 2019, 2022 and 2023. The awards were created to recognize institutions that practice sustainable finance, which has a direct positive impact on the financial sector, the economy, the environment and the society at large. Sustainable finance principles require financial institutions to balance their quest for financial returns with the economy's future priorities and social environment concerns. Commenting the recognition, the Group Managing Director and CEO, Cooperative Bank, Dr. Gideon Muriuki, said sustainability is fully integrated in the business model that stands on the 3 pillars of economic sustainability.
In Kenya, have begun or are in the process of implementing an ESMS. The ESMS is that partner that helps you to integrate environmental, social, and governance issues in your banks, and ensure that every department in your bank is actually participating. So with these new revamped principles, I am hoping that by next year, when we will have the summit again, we will have gone to 80%.
The challenge with environmental, practices around the environment, sometimes we use esoteric language, yani big words.
M-Pesa Go, Old Mutual and the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development have unveiled a financial literacy online toolkit targeting students in junior and senior schools. The learners toolkit comes after the launch of a teachers training platform in line in June this year to empower teachers with the necessary skills on matters finance.
Whatever. But she knows that whenever you get the mushroom, you have to give it back.
Of customers, we have knowledge and skills around financial literacy. KICD has access through the education system. Combining the 3 partners to drive this project through the financial literacy toolkit will drive and promote financial literacy throughout the nation.
We wanted to have a consistent.
Over 500 skilled workers and site supervisors at Tatu City have been accredited by the National Construction Authority. Workers, including masons, electricians, plumbers, painters, welders, carpenters and supervisors, underwent rigorous evaluation to meet NCA's technical and safety benchmarks. Kenya's construction sector faces challenges including non-compliance with building codes, use of unqualified personnel, and corruption. Factors contributing to the collapse of numerous buildings. Well, that is all that we had for you in the business world. At this particular moment in time, we'll be taking a brief breather and we'll be coming up with what is happening in the world of sports with Chris Migwambo.
Have you grabbed your tickets to the greatest event in Kenya on the 7th December? It's the Good Vibes Festival with Eternal live in concert.